Shit, what you thinking, what you thinking?
What's on your mind?
Shit, what you thinking, what you thinking?
Hey, what's on your mind?
Shit, what you thinking, what you thinking?
Tell me, what's on your mind?
Shit, what you thinking, what you thinking?
Hey, what's on your
Oh,
mind?
say what you thinking, what you thinking?
What's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking?
Hey, what's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking?
What's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking?
What's on your mind? Hey,
Tell me, oh, tell me. Tell me, oh, tell me. Tell me, oh, tell me. Tell me, oh, tell me.
What's your topic, sir? You ready to go, Jen? Yes. You was cutting up on that one, girl.
Shit, what you thinking, what you thinking?
what's on your mind?
Shit, what you thinking, what you thinking?
Hey, what's on your mind?
Shit, what you thinking, what you thinking?
Tell me, what's on your mind?
Shit, what you thinking, what you thinking?
Hey, what's on your
Oh,
mind?
say what you thinking, what you thinking?
What's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking?
Hey, what's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking?
What's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking?
What's on your mind? Hey,
You know you love me. Hey, gatekeepers. How y'all doing this evening? I'm doing good. Thank y'all for asking. I hope y'all doing all right too, because I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Welcome back to Beyond the Gates Unlocked, and thank you for joining me here on the So What You Think channel, where I want to know what you think too. So we encourage you to get down in the comments section and share your opinions and windmill about them if that's what you got to do. Just don't cuss nobody out, because we don't do that over here, okay? We do talk passionately, though. We do talk passionately. So get on down in the comment section and become an official gatekeeper. But I still love y'all that hides in the bushes, too. I do. I really do. Now, we call ourselves the gatekeepers over here because the gatekeepers, baby, we here Monday through Friday. We plays no games about Beyond the Gates. We plays no games. And we want to know every single little thing that's going on behind these bougie gates every day, as if they paying us and ain't nobody giving us a dime, okay? We also like to share a few laughs about what went on in today's episode, and then we like to dive a little deeper into the storylines and characters and really get down to talk about our suspicions and our theories. So, but we don't know what's going to happen next, but we just like to, guess it. We like to be first up in here. You know what I'm saying? So now, if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Go on and subscribe so you don't miss none of this goodness that's happening over here. I don't know what you're waiting on. I don't know now. Also, remember that we are serious about our like button over here. You either hit the like button or you suffer the consequences. Because if Miss Belinda Hill or any of the other mods should say that we have to bring this broadcast to a screeching halt because we done got these lights in our mirror.
Hey, you, hit the like button.
Then we all got to assume the position and put our hands on the steering wheel and sit still until the officer tells us that we can pull off again. Hey, Jasmine. That's what we got to do. So don't make it happen. Go on and hit the like button on your way in. Act right. Y'all got to act right, because I know you don't want me singing that song. La da da la 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 la, because I will bust out with it. I will. I don't want to sing it and you don't want to hear it. Now, we have some wonderful mods over here. So please take a moment and say hello to Tony Lynn and to our mods, our wonderful mods over here who help to keep everything running smooth down in the comment section. And it is their comment section to run. Let me say this to y'all. So I think that this is what we need over here. We need a gang leader. a leader of the replay gang, that is. So I want to know who of y'all want to become the leader of the replay gang. And let me tell you what your job going to be. And you can't be one unless you're a member now. So don't put your hand up for this job if you ain't no member. These is member jobs over here. So listen. The job for the leader of the replay gang job is to go down there and like the comments and keep the comments going down there. You know what I'm saying? And make sure the people that they are liking the video. So that's your job to get down there as leader of the replay gang and say, listen, this is like when the broadcast is over in the regular comment section, not the live comment section, in the regular comment section. Now, when it's over, for the replay people, You go down there and you say, hey, make sure y'all hit the like button, respond to their comments too, so that the comment section grows and grows. So let me know if you interested, if you're a member, if you're interested in being the leader of the replay gang. It's a job. And you know what it pay? It pay thankfulness. It pay being part of playing a bigger part in the community we got over here. So let me know, leader of the replay gang, baby. Let me know. Let me know. Now, because that's something you can do at your leisure. Because it ain't, you can do that in the middle of the night, whatever. You can log on, read the comments somebody done left, and then say, hey, respond to their comment, and then tell them, hey, did you like to hit the like button? Don't forget to hit the like button. Okay. All right. Now listen. Listen. If y'all want to and you're feeling generous, you can always send a super sticker, or super chat. But right now, YouTube done hit us with the challenge of can we get 30 subscribers in 30 days? It's 30 y'all on here now. We got 12 and we haven't gotten another one yet. So I'm still going to be pushing it because I got to go back and see when this started. So I think we started this on Friday. Yeah, it was Friday that we started it. So I got to count the days down so I can let y'all know how many days we got left. But as you see, quite a few days have already passed by already. And I ain't gonna tell y'all ain't gonna embarrass me for these folk. I ain't gonna be embarrassed for these folk now. We're gonna need 30 memberships in 30 days. Because we about to have some for the members anyway. Watch. Oh, I forgot to upload the new video for that. So hold on for a second. Now, don't forget to hit the hashtag down there, hashtag BTG Gatekeepers, because y'all know they was trying to come for our name. They ain't gonna get it though. Now, if you want it associated with over here, we best advise you keep on writing it down, and we're gonna see what's gonna happen. Ain't nobody saying we're gonna fight nobody, because we don't do that over here. We don't do that over there. Over here, the most you're gonna get from us is this.
Ow!
We ain't got no more on it after that. Trust and believe now. Because we don't do that over here. Not over here. We don't do that over here. All right, y'all. Before we get started, before I get down in the comment section, let me set something up here because I want to, let me see what I can hit. All right. I'm going to upload something I forgot to upload. So give me a second. Why don't you? Hold on. Let me mute this right quick. Okay. All righty. So, darn, I wish I had done this before I came live, but I also didn't finish it. So I guess I'll just have to wait till tomorrow because that ain't going to work otherwise. All right, y'all. Let me see who down here in the comment section. Which one of my superstar gatekeepers are down here in the comment section? Let me get down here and see. Robert Romero, where are you?
Who's that typing in the comments?
Well, I'll tell you who's typing in the comments. First of all, I was here earlier. Miss B says, see you guys later. That's me. Tony Lynn says, good evening, Gatekeepers Mod Squad. Miss Jen, hoping you all had a splendid day so far and wishing you all a fabulous day, afternoon, evening, and night. He's always got you covered. Linda says, greeting Gatekeepers, peepers, hedge hoppers, and bushwatchers. She's covering you all. She says, hey. She also put our favorite hashtag down there, hashtag BTG the Gatekeepers and hashtag BTG Gatekeepers Unlocked. She ain't playing. Elaine T says, hello, Gatekeepers. I'm not feeling well, so likely will not be up when the live is scheduled, but I wanted to greet you. And Elaine, we hope that you're feeling better. And thank you so much. Elaine came through. Elaine said hello. Elaine put all the hashtags in, and Elaine hit the like button. And then Elaine said, and I'm going to lay down. Okay. Tony Lynn also speaks back to a few of you guys. Raven Maniac 1 says, hello, fellow Gatekeepers, Miss B, Miss Jen, and Mod Squad. I'm over here in the Gatekeepers Gallery, patiently and poignantly pondering the events of the day. Today's episode was full of tasty tea, and it was. It was very tea worthy. I love an old loud sip of tea. I do. Stephen Hoskins has made it through and says, "Good evening, gatekeepers." Hey, Stephen. Stephen said, "I'll be trying to hang with y'all, and I got to go to bed. I got a job. I got time to sit and play with y'all all night. I got a job to get to." Let's see who else is down here. JV295 says hello to you guys and hello to you as well. And Frank G. Life is in the building, says, "Hey, Miss Jen, Gatekeepers Mods, I like the live video. Thank you so much for doing so." KB Mommy says, "Hey, y'all. Hey, Miss Jen, Mod Squad, Tony and Officer Belinda Hill, Gatekeeper family, Belinda, Below DD, and my sister squad. Thank you for loving the song. I appreciate that." Terry Anthony is also in the building. Hey, Terry. And let's see who else we got down here. Jasmine Williams is in the house. It says, "Hey, gatekeepers," and also Veronica M. Warren. It says, "Hey, Jen and gatekeepers, hello to you too." And let's see if we're missing anybody. Angelica also says hello. Says the cat seems more like Leslie and Anita. I guess no one told Leslie she could get more flies with sugar and vinegar. Baby, she went in there, didn't she? I'm ready to talk about it. Y'all know I am. Jasmine Williams says today was a doozy. Can't wait to see Anita slap the snark out of Loopy Leslie. She is going to be insufferable once that cat shits. And why should she not? I done told y'all rich people ain't got to share their gum. And they don't need no friends. Real Talk says hello everyone. Happy Tuesday. Hope I'm not too late. No, we're just starting. But Linda Bain says, "Good evening, all. Hope you all had a wonderful day. I'm a little late today down at the hospital, but all is good. Hope everything is okay. But we are just starting, so you got good timing." And are we missing anybody else? Okay. Well, I'm gonna get right to it. I ain't about to hold your time or waste it. Okay. So let me get down here to these pictures and let's get it. Let me take this comment down first. Hold on. Frankie said, "I think that slap coming tomorrow." I hope so, because we need to get on to the smacking. But that would be 3 days. Hey, Bilo Didi, that would be 3 days in a row of Leslie and Anita. Anita, ooh, child. She had her rich lady outfit on today at the house just chilling. You know good and well when somebody's sitting around the house with feathers on their clothes. You know, Linda, sidebar, cousin Linda. That was one of the things I used to love about your mama. My auntie would sit around in those peignoir sets, baby, with them feathers flying everywhere on her shoes and on her outfit. I loved it. She was so fabulous. She was just fabulous. Fabulous. All right, now, did I take that comment down? Yeah, okay, let me get to the pictures, child. Let's get to it. We ain't about to do too much, okay? All right, you guys, so it's on time for us to begin. Beyond the Gates Unlocked. Gatekeepers, it's time for our daily dose of Beyond the Gates Unlocked. Today's episode was 115, written by Michelle Valjean, Robert Guzzo Jr., and Gregory J. Martin and Lynn Martin. I wonder if they're related. Did I put the wrong name down? I don't know. Now, hold on. I got to see now. Did I put the wrong name down? I don't like to miscredit people. Now, y'all know I don't like to do that. I don't like to do that. Hold on. Whatever. Let's find out right face. Hey, Peggy Jenkins.
CBS on Paramount Plus.
Okay, don't nobody need you saying all that trying to get my page struck down because I ain't trying to play nothing in the background. I just want to see who should have got accredited for this here thing. Oh wait, it's a minute in. That's too far. I'd have done better to find this on my other phone. Oh wait. No names popping up so far. Let's see. Okay. Executive producer. Oh, wait. I think I just saw it. Oh, no, they both the Martins. Okay. So now my question stands. I wonder if they're related or is that just a fluke? Like, you know? Yeah, okay, written by the okay, so Gregory J. Martin and Lynn Martin. Okay, so I wonder if they are related. I did all that because I just wanted to make sure I was right. But of course, the most important part is that it was directed by Phildo Xavier, who has stopped by a couple times to chat it up with us down in the chat. And so we're going to take a look at what his view of today's episode was. I saw a lot of camera shots that I really liked today. I'm going to show you because I took pictures to show you. Okay. All right. So let's get to it. So now, all right, gotta move my everyday script. Put that away, right? Okay. So Martin meets up with the kids and Smitty to let me move my light around. Hold on. Come on, light, do your thing. Okay. So Martin meets up with the kids and Smitty to check on them, and after meeting up with June, they just felt that that was something that they needed to do, like as a family, just check in on the cheering. Okay. So they said that they saw her. For them, that's enough. That they have been the best parents to them, so they're not looking to make no switch or nothing like that. This sounds like something that kids would do. Like they don't want their um, adoptive parents that have done well by them to feel slighted because we excited about our mama. But at the same time, it would be understandable to be excited about your mother. I mean, that is the person who gave birth to you and you have ties to. So they told him that they can stop worrying. We're never going to leave her for you. And I don't think that they were worried about that anyway. I don't think so. If anybody was, that sounds like something Smitty would have been worried about, right? So now I made a mistake today that I don't make, honey. I got to stop and set it for myself. Hold on. I turn my camera off every day, and I double check this camera's off every day. Even though she's sitting here, whatever. But I'm just saying, I never make that mistake. Oh my god. I turn it off on StreamYard too, but I have a thing that I slide over, and it was unslidden today. What is that about? Okay, let me get back. Yeah, y'all have me off subject. All right. So anyway, they just want them to know. Listen, we're not trying to abandon you for her. We was glad, it was good to see her and all of that, but we are happy with you guys, and that's just that. So hold on, you guys. I'm sorry for these interruptions, but stuff happens when you're live. So just give me a second. Okay. So anyway, it was like, you don't have to worry. We're not never talking about leaving you. So then they get a phone call and it's from Naomi and it's time to give their answer because that's what June had asked when she left. Can you just let me know if you would allow me to still be a part of your life? So she was calling to see, did they talk about it yet? Girl, y'all ain't been gone 22 seconds, though, have you? Did they? But anyway. So she wants to know, have you made a decision yet? Did you get a chance to talk about it? And they said, yeah, the kids have decided. And they was like, it's going to be a no for them. Well, they didn't say that then. I'm ahead of myself. She was asking a question and June was sitting there waiting for the answer. Okay, so here's one of the first things. I liked this camera shot, just that we were able to see Naomi on the phone and also get a sense of what June was feeling while she was on the phone, waiting for the answer. So I appreciated this shot. And I also want to say that this young lady that plays this role of June, and I said this from the first time she popped up on the screen. I don't know if you all remember that. And I said, I don't know who this lady is, but I got a feeling she's going to have a larger role because she was doing her good acting. And she was just playing a homeless person that they had picked up. But I was picking up what she was putting down at that time. She's a good actress. Every time you catch her in shot, like even in the background, she really looks like a mother worried about the answer that's about to come from this telephone. She ain't forgotten, was like looking down and was like, oh, is it my turn to talk again? I really appreciate her acting style. She's really good. So I just wanted to say that. Now, back over at Eva and Dana's house. Dana is all dressed up and ready to go. And Dana is actually ecstatic, even. She's happy. She's like, "In this uncommon for me." She's like, "Child, I feel good." She was feeling herself. She said, "Things are finally right in my life. And now I need to go talk to Anita." Now, I didn't understand why she needed to go talk to Anita right then, right this second. Let me tell y'all something. If I done inherited $1, 2, 3, 4, $5 million, I don't need to talk to nobody right now. I done told y'all rich people ain't got to share their gum. We don't have to share our gum. Look at me getting it. We ain't got to share our gum. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Because you know, in my mind, I live behind these gates with these people too, child. Do y'all got a house? I got one. Mm-hmm. I bet it don't look like that tacky house. Where is Haley and them at? But I digress. So anyway, she wants to get right on over to Anita because this girl ready to start some stuff. She's like, "Baby, I'm rich and I'm ready to get it. I'm ready. You hear me? She ready, ready. She ain't a little bit ready. She all the way ready." So she said, "I'm going to talk to Anita about it." Now Naomi tells June the answer is no. And June can't believe that she can't at least say goodbye to her kids the way that she wanted to. And she hopes that she didn't scare them or anything like that because she's trying to accept it. She's like, "Cause I don't, I hope I wasn't rude, and I hope I didn't say anything to scare them, and I hope that I just wanted." She just couldn't believe that she wasn't going to be able to talk to her kids one more time. That to me is understandable that she would feel like that. Ooh, child, I have put something on my wall and oh no, okay. I thought I had scraped my paint. I just got it painted in here. I'm like, child, no. Did I scrape it the paint? Okay, but anyway, she was just upset because but that's understandable because people like you like to tie things up with a bow. Yes, we do. We like to tie things up with a bow. And she just wanted a little bow tie, a little bow tying, you know. But anyway, that was that about that. She says things are finally. Oh wait, I'm in the wrong place. So she was worried if she was rude to them, but she's trying to accept it. She's like, "This is hard for me to accept, but I will accept it." Okay. Hey, Bobby Wabad. No, Bobby Wabad. I like this camera shot too. Okay. Because you can see her looking at herself and Eva looking at her. I really like this shot. You know, I really liked it because this shot alone tells a story by itself, right? So did I miss a picture? Hold on. I sure did. I got one mixed up. So let me go back this way. Anita is home and she's dressed in her beautiful rich lady outfit, pearls included. And Vernon was about to leave, but she tells him that Leslie is on the way. And he's like, "What's she coming over here for?" Vernon, you don't notice your daughter yet. Oh, but we on it. Because I caught something got said today and did. And did. Anyway, he was like, "She coming by here?" She said, "Yeah, she's on her way. I don't know what it is that she wants to talk about, but I'm going to hear her out." And he says, "Well, do I need to stay?" And she said, "No, she ain't about to stay long." And she says, "As long as she ain't over here to get you." And she said, "But she ain't going to get you no way." Because she said, "Because she likes the unavailable type. That's what she likes, Vernon. Vernon, that's what she likes. Unavailable men." But she don't want Vernon, child. Calm down. Now, Vernon Clifton Davis Dupree still looks good for 80 something. But then again, he is rich, so I can't say that. Hey, Lulu, I can't say that. So maybe she would, because he is rich and powerful. But that's going to be her daddy, so we ain't worried about that. No, why? Watch. So anyway, Eva, now going back to this picture, Eva wants Leslie to slow down. Like, why is Anita the first stop that you got to make? She said, "You ain't even contacted the estate attorney." She says, "I got all the proof I need." Now, what I was trying to understand, she said the only proof that, like, she said it like this was the only proof that was out here, and that she was putting it in her purse and taking it to her. Because or was she saying this is the only proof I need? But I think she said I've got the only proof right here in my purse. And I'm thinking, then why you, girl, you need several copies of that? Uh-uh. I ain't taking the only copy of nothing nowhere. Okay? But she said, I'm going to take it over here to the Duprees. And she didn't even let Eva see it. See, and I'm thinking, why did she not let Eva see it? This sounds like a setup for some, like, girl, is you gonna get up and leave that piece of paper over there to Dupree's house, and they're gonna pretend like it wasn't up in there? Is they maid gonna get it and throw it away? You're like, what's about to go down? We just got to wait and see though. But I was suspicious about that now, because she said this the only proof. Then Eva said, let me see it. She was like, you don't need to see it. Eva, Eva girl, Eva. I know you over here practicing being rich because you got that big old necklace on that they had in the Titanic that Rose had dropped down there in the sea, girl. Ain't that necklace? She practicing. Like, I'm about to be rich. Forget this. Give me that. But anyway, y'all know that what's her name could not wait to get over there to take this stuff over there to these people. She said she felt like she had been reborn and renewed, like she done been washed clean. She said, and the new Leslie ain't going nowhere. She ain't playing no games with these people. Leslie says, I'm rich and I'm here to stay. But I'm going to tell y'all, I'm excited for Leslie to be rich. I am. We ain't even talking about her running that girl off the road no more. Where that little girl at? Little girl, where you at, little girl? Now, Anita wishes that Leslie would hurry up and get there, because I want to know what she wants and get it over with. And Vernon wondered, what's changed? Is she coming by here? Vernon, whatever has changed, don't worry. She coming by there yet again when she find out you her daddy. Okay. So Anita just knows every time she pop up, it ain't nothing good. And we, the gatekeepers, agree with you about that. A pop up from Leslie is never good news for anyone. No one, darling. Now, June, Bilo Didi says 54 watching, 33 likes. Please hit the like button. Y'all don't want me to bust out in the song, because I know the two of y'all that always log out because you don't want to be bothered with hitting the like button or hear my song. Gonna log out. So why us go through all that? Why us gotta go through all that? Just hit the like button. Hit it. Okay. Love you. Okay. So anyhow, a pop-up from Leslie is never a good thing. Never. Now, Samantha said she really didn't feel like her answer was her own answer, but that her brother kind of forced her to get that answer about not seeing their mother again. That ain't really what she wanted to do. That's not really what she wants to do. But they also don't want to offend their parents either. But they headed out to get them something to eat at a new restaurant we had never heard called out. And sidebar, hey Kiran, sidebar, we don't need another restaurant set. We need for Kat to have a room. Because no one at this point should ever sit on the pink sofa again. Okay? No one should be sitting on the pink sofa anymore. It needs a throw on it at this point. I don't want to sit on it. And don't serve me nothing to eat while I'm sitting on it either. No. All right. So anyway, June is proud that her kids can decide for themselves. She is trying her best to see the bright side in it. She's like, I'm really proud that they could decide for themselves. But I just wanted one more meeting. She says, but I need somebody to speak up for me, Nicole. Yeah, Nicole, you the one started all this stuff. Not Nicole, Naomi. Yeah, Naomi, you the one started all this stuff. Didn't nobody ask you to go around there and do what you did, but you did it anyway. You ain't asked nobody about this stuff before you went running doing all this stuff. So I'm with her. You need to do some more. You did this, do some more, ma'am. Do some more. But then she ended up getting upset. She talked herself into a little tizzy, and she done tore up that little picture that she had carried around for years. And she said, Naomi, it's your fault that you got me all You got me all hyped up like this after all these years, Naomi. I didn't ask for this. And well, I agree. You got the latest hopes up. She said, I feel like I just wasted my time. And I was okay until Naomi showed up with all this. I was happy sleeping up under the bridge. I wasn't being bothered by nobody. I wasn't bothering nobody. I had my little picture and I was fine. Yeah, Frank G, she went off. She told that picture up. She was like, I wish you would. She was like, I'm sick of this. And I don't blame her. Because Naomi, this is on you, girl. No, you and your husband are becoming more and more alike every day. And have you went around there and told your mama what she need to know yet? While you around here solving crimes that nobody asked you to solve? And the crime about this girl stealing your whole daddy from up under your mama, you ain't trying to solve that? Well, you need to mind the business that pays you, sir, man. Hey, Jazzy Poetess. That's what y'all need to do. Oh, Angelica wants y'all to dance today. I see that. Angelica says she wants y'all to see her comment. So let me park right here and read her comment. She said Vernon had an affair with Barbara, and Anita always knew, but now she going to learn that affair made a baby named Dana Leslie. Baby, I'm gonna play your song later, Angelica. Baby, you may be right. But I did heard something she had said today. I can't wait to get down there to that part. Y'all know we never know what's gonna happen on this show. We never know. All right, let me get back down these pictures, right? Now Martin gets an offer to sleep over for the cheering sake. Really? That's what we're doing. But okay then. Sleep over for the kids' sake, but on the couch. Y'all know these nosy kids was on the stairs listening because that's all they do is be listening. That's all they do, be listening and do. Now, June is still upset. I feel like I lost my place in these pictures or I skipped something, so I'm just going to let this one stay up. June is still upset that she wants Naomi to do something. She said, I didn't ask for you to do all this. And yes, you saved my life that time in the hospital. But for what? For my children who don't want me? You should have left me where you found me, she said. And she got up and she left and she was upset. That's when she told that picture of. She was like, I'm just sick of all this. Naomi wants to follow him, but Jacob told her to chill, stay back. He said, she'll find her own way. Just let her go. Let her go. Okay. Now, Vernon, let me use this picture. Vernon brings Anita, hold on. Okay, so Vernon comes in, he brings her some tea. Oh Lord, I thought that said tea. Okay, so Vernon brings Anita some tea. And then they chat for a second about the fact that Martin will not be home tonight. Child, he get to stay at his own house. He ain't got to be over here. I mean, he down there in the west wing of the mansion. It ain't like he bothering nobody. Y'all ain't making no beds, cooking no breakfast. The people who work there doing that. It ain't like he know where Hamus live. It ain't like he know where they're down there bothering y'all. So I mean, what y'all care in the mansion? I don't care who in the mansion. If I can't see you in the mansion, you down there in the west wing. I'm in the east wing, child. North wing. I don't know which wing I'm in, but you ain't in mine. So I don't care. Why do I keep getting the hiccups when I come here? Hold on one second. So I don't mind. Get in the west wing, honey, and enjoy yourself. Luxuriate. That's what you can do. Luxuriate. So anyway, he said he's not going to be home tonight. And she's happy, though, that things are going well. She's like, I'm so happy, Vernon, that things are going well for our children and for us right now. And with everything that happened with the articulates, that we can just kind of just have a little peace right now. But wait, will there be Anita? Will there be peace, girl? Because you know Leslie's on the way. Leslie's on the way. Now, Leslie explains to Eva that she thinks that her mama bought the articulates together. And if it weren't for Barbara, they wouldn't even be no stars today. They owe my mother. They owe my mother. None of them would be nothing without my mother. So Eve is trying to understand, but she just can't stop this train that Leslie is on. Baby, Leslie on the train. She done went from slow to fast. You can't. It's too late. The train has left the station, honey. And Leslie's on her way to her destination, which is choo choo, the Duprees' front doorstep. I'm on my way. You can count on that. You can count on that. I can't wait to see how it go, baby. Hurry up and get over there. But before she left, Eva tried to tell her to slow down. But Leslie done got mad. Now she was like, girl, don't come over here raining on my parade. They're going to pay for every single thing that they have ever done. And it's going to be delicious, she said. So Eva, not so sure of how. She said, I'm not so sure this. She's like, but mama, no, mama, I don't think this is how you should be presenting yourself, mama. Mama, this ain't what you should be doing, mama. This ain't the way, look, this ain't how we want to introduce ourselves to the world that we rich up and through. We want to be classy and proper. We want to be proper. Pinkies up when we drink our tea, Mom. What are you thinking? What are you thinking? You can't go over there, Mama. Mama, you going in the door crunching on crumpets all loud. Sipping tea too loud. Mama, this ain't how we go over there, Mama. This ain't what we do, Mama. This ain't what we do. But she was like, girl, if you don't get out of my way, I'm about to go over here and read all these people from A to Z and start all over again. She was like, so you could just move on, Miss Lady. You move out of my way because I'm headed over there to the Duprees. And I'm like, yeah, get out of the way. Because I'm ready for her to get over there to the Duprees so I can see what's going on. One thing we gonna do over here is be nosy, and I could not wait for her to get over there so I could be a spectator.
Comeu ela! Ele comeu você! Comeu! Eu não tô comendo vergonha não, porque eu tô falando a verdade. Você tá falando a verdade, não? Eu tô falando a verdade. Tá falando a verdade, não? Eu tô. Eu não te comi você. Mas ficou. Você sabe muito bem que eu não te comi você. Comeu! Porque só desgraça. Você tava querendo ficar comigo lá e querendo dar pra mim. Aqui, desgraça, eu não te comi você.
I don't like no drama. I ain't no gossip. But baby, I will pay attention to what's going on. Just like y'all. Don't try to make me nosy by myself and make me the only one. Y'all knows it's me. Maybe more. I don't know. But anyway, she was getting ready to go on over there so she could have it out with these Duprees. And I was like, girl, go on, have it, because we here for it, baby. We are leaned in. We are. Now, Naomi feels bad that she's caused so much pain for June. She prays that she don't get into anything to soothe her pain, like going back on getting on that stuff. Okay. So Jacob offers to go and find her. And Naomi says, good, thank you. And I will wait right here while you do that. Thank you, babe. Because y'all know Jacob good at being nosy. So he'll find out something. He'll find out something. Now there was a knock at the door over to the Smitty Martins, and it was June. And June said, she wasn't there to start no stuff. I didn't have no number to call y'all first. I just want to talk. And Smitty and Martin said, that's gonna be a no. You know, when you adopt children, you have to be ready for some of this stuff to happen. Like, you have to anticipate it. And how would you want to feel if you were a parent that gave up a child? I mean, I know it's a hard call because she was on that stuff, but I don't know. I had to give her say so she can go ahead on. But I'm glad that they ended up doing that. But anyway, she showed up at their door unannounced. June, you must not know we don't do that behind the gates, baby. But now Leslie done got there to the door, baby, and got started right at the door. Leslie just walked up in the mansion, ain't said hello, dog, cat, nothing. But what she did say is, well. Yeah, thank you for having me to your lovely home. But she didn't say hello. Well is not hello, Leslie. Leslie, that is not how you come up in nobody's house. I was like, girl, I know you didn't. Girl, I know you didn't. But that, yes, she did. She just walked up in them people's house like that. And they let her. Vernon, I don't know if I like this particular outfit on you today. I don't know if maybe it's just this particular, I don't know if I like this. Don't y'all put this on him no more like this. I don't like this here. I don't really like that right there. Maybe, but like I said, maybe it's just this right here, but don't do that no more. Not this. Is it the sweater or the pants and the sweater together? I don't know. But don't do it no more. All right, so anyway. She bust up in the door. Vernon says, well, I guess I'll leave you guys alone so that you can talk. Because Leslie was like, I have arrived. Cute dress, too. I really like that dress. She says, so she says, Anita said something like, she ain't going to be here long. And she said, oh, no, I'm planning on staying a long, long time. Feel free to tell your family and your friends. She sound like y'all over here, Mod Squad. Tell your family, tell your friends, tell your church members and your frenemies. Let the people know Lulu's back in town. She was like, I ain't going nowhere. Now, Leslie, I do hope as a sidebar here that you are not about to fumble things. Because I just got a feeling you about to fumble the bag, girl. And I hope not, because I need to see you rich and acting crazy. I really do. If you're going to be crazy, I need you to be rich and crazy. Okay, so before I proceed, even though Belinda ain't here, y'all done messed around here and got us pulled over. So hold on for a minute. I told y'all to hit the like button. Y'all always start some stuff.
Hey, you, hit the like button.
Hey, you! Oh, where's you going? Where's you going? Where you click like? You don't follow me? I don't care. Click like. You don't be scrolling past my stuff. Click the like and the share and stuff right now. Right. Hey, you! I love you. Click it.
You know, simultaneously, somebody was so upset about us saying to hit the like button that 2 people unliked the video. Ooh, really? Is that what we're doing over here? So now we only have 42 likes and 66 people watching. So now I'm thinking that we are going to have, we're at 46 for likes. We're going to need 50. So that's 4 people. Let's get it. La, 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 la. I always like to see the 2 people that always log out. La, 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 la. We at 46. La, 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 la. 47. La, 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 la. Hit the like button for me, please. La, 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 la. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Woo! La, da, 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 da. Da 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 da. Still at 47. La da da da. We need 3. La da da da. 69 people watching, 47 likes. Da 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 da. Ooh, we at 49. Look at it now. Da da da. Dee 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 dee. We need 1 like. Da 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 da. 1 like. Da 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 da. Da 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 dee. Da 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 la. Dee 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 dee. 1 like. Da da da. 1 little like. Da da. Thank you. Cause I'm tired. All right, here we go now. I don't know why I got the song and dance over here for y'all to do the right thing. And don't try to take it back neither, because I'm watching these numbers. Because I'll bust right back into that song. I'll bust right back into it. Think I won't try to see what'll happen. Watch. I will turn right back around. All right, so let's get with it now. Keep the likes where they at. 52 likes. That's what I'm talking about. Thank y'all. Thank you. We got the dance song coming later too, so don't y'all worry. I ain't forgot somebody gave us a super check, so y'all get the dance before we get out of here. But anyway, let's get back to this because what had happened over here was good. So she told her so wait, was that the end of that? Oh yeah, that was the end of the scene. Okay, so now we got to go to June. Okay, so June said, "There's one more thing that I wanted to tell the kids, and I need them to hear this." She said, "I know that I was disappointing to them, and I'm disrupting their lives, and I'm not trying to be a problem. Um, but I just want to apologize for the past." And she started yelling stuff so the kids could hear him. She was like, "I admit that I did some things that they weren't proud of. I know I did. I know that they've always listened in on conversations, especially my daughter. She always was one that would stand around the corner and listen to conversations. And I bet she's still like that." And she tells Martin and Smitty to call Martin tells Smitty, "Call Naomi. Tell her, get over here. Come get this woman." And she's like, "You don't need to call. I'm not here for trouble. I'm not here for that. I just needed to have said a few more things." And she's like, "And then I'm going to leave." So then the kids came out, and so she could go on and speak her piece, have her say. Okay. And Naomi was at the orphans waiting to find out where June was. "Girl, you don't know it yet, but June is over there to Martin house." And that's what Jacob told her. He was like, "Child, you got to look for her. They done called and said she over there, child." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I guess she on the way. Again, taking care of what she don't need to be taking care of. You need to be over there telling your mama about Haley girl. But anyway, how do you not tell your mama about Haley girl? But anyway, I'm confused by you, Naomi. Naomi, is you team mama or what, girl? Is you team mama or what? I mean, what about your mama? Girl. Mm-mm. Now, June is in there with the kids and she's twerking. Is that the scene with the kids? Hold on. Let me try to find one. Okay, so I'm going to use this one. Okay. So June sits with the kids and tells them that she knows that they are worried about whether or not what she is will affect them. So I want to put your mind at ease and tell you, I'm the only one in my family that got on that stuff. So you don't have to worry like it's something that runs in your family line or anything like that. I got in with the wrong people and did that to myself, more or less. So she says, "I want you to know, Samantha, that you are a pretty girl and you were a pretty child when you were young, just like me. I was too." And that she turns to Tyrell and she says, "And I want you to know that you got your abilities for math and science from me, believe it or not." She's like, "And you also got that mouth from me too." And that she said that she said, I know that you guys had to be good people, that you're good people to have allowed me to even come back and say anything to you after abandoning you the way that I had." And that she just wanted to say that she could see that they are happy where they are and they're safe and they're loved, and that makes her very happy just to see them like that. And so Samantha gets up to give her a new picture of she and Tyrell to have, and she's very thankful for that. And then Naomi came, and she was finishing up what she had to say. And she's like, "I'm proud of you. You're beautiful. You don't need anybody to tell you that. And that in this world, that you need to have a sense of humor." She's like, "So I want you to always have you a sense of humor because you're going to need that in this world." And that she leaves a bit happier knowing that her kids are happy and loved in the environment that they're in. I thought it was very, very touching. Very touching scene it was. Okay. Now Eva was back at home looking at the articulates stuff and old pictures from back in the day. Who this? Who that on that picture? Is that Leslie? Y'all think that's Leslie? Because that's definitely not evil. Is that Eva the Diva? That ain't evil. Is that Leslie? Because from this angle, because I was looking on something different. I didn't get to look at this on my other device. So is that supposed to be Leslie? Huh? Because we're going to crime bust in a minute at the end of the show. But y'all know we coming back to talk about this very picture. We will. But anyway, she's looking at that. So, but back at the Duprees, Leslie is demanding answers from Anita. She told Anita she was the reason for her mother taking her life. And I'm not as easy as she is to get rid of. And Anita said, yo, what? Leslie says, you heard me. Barbara is my mother. She my mama. Barbara's my mama. I bet you heard that, Anita. Now the kids tell the kids, Marty and Smitty, how proud they are of them and that they are glad that they allowed her to come back and, talk to them, So, but at this time, at the diner, so that happened. So back at the diner, I'm sorry, I'm a little twisted up here. So back at the diner, June and Naomi and Jacob have met back up, and she was just saying how she wants to get on with rebuilding the next chapter of her life now that she sees that her kids are doing well, because she knows that one day her kids are going to need someone like her in their lives, and she wants to be better when that happens. Very, very good of you, June. And again, this girl's a good actress. We ain't gonna say she ain't when she is. And I feel for you and everything, but girl, we got to hear him get on back down to these Duprees. Cause child. Baby, back at the Duprees, it was going down. Leslie wanna know, why you surprised? She said, what am I supposed to be waiting for? Huh? What am I waiting for? Because I know she must have told her, hold on just a minute. She was like, and what am I waiting for? Huh? So Anita's phone rings, and it's Leland. I guess that's a lawyer. And he on the phone saying, girl, all the facts line up. What? The facts line up? What about the DNA? That too? Leslie was sitting there looking like, I was like, When she hung up that phone, they was giving each other the stare down.
I heard about you. I was waiting on you at the door.
Baby Leslie been waiting for you at the door. And Anita waiting for you at the door, trying to figure out how she can get this thing here undone. She is very bothered in her mansion in her very rich lady outfit, standing in her pearls and whatnot. You in here bothering her. Her hair is perfect, by the way. It always is laid. Whoever does her wigs, I need for Peaches to find her and let her lay a wig down for her. Because Peaches, I can't with you with that wig no more, girl. I cannot. This must stop. We on national television, just got picked up at Pluto. You over there on Amazon Prime on the whatever that channel is. Y'all on that channel too. Gonna need you to improve on this wig situation. Ask Anita when she get her wigs done. Just ask her. Because I need you to stop running to the ironing board ironing out these wigs, girl, because this ain't working. Put that starch down. Put that Niagara starch down, girl. But at either rate, she's like, what I'm supposed to be waiting for? She said, the man on the phone said, oh yeah, this DNA and everything match. She was like, what? I know you lying. She's hanging up. She goes, okay, so it matches up, but I still have my doubts. Girl, what doubts you got? They just said this you. They just said 99.999. Girl, what else do they need to say? They said 99.99999. What you need, another 9? Okay, take it, because this her daughter. We can't help it, but this Barbara's child right here. So then Anita said she had a doubt. Leslie says, well, there is always my birth certificate. You want to see that? See this? See this birth certificate? You see that? You see that birth certificate, girl? So the lawyer done said it. The paperwork done said it. The DNA test done said it. And now I got this birth certificate. Girl, what else do you need? You got the 99 and the 999, girl. You got the 99999, girl. You got it. What more can I tell you, child? Hmm? What more you need, girl? Mm-mm. I ain't got to tell you no more. I done said enough. Well, Anita said, and this is where I want y'all to pay attention now. Because Anita said, if Barbara had a baby, I would have known it. If Barbara had had a baby, I would have known it. But would you have if the baby had belonged to Vernon, girl? I said, would you have known it, Anita, if Vernon is that baby daddy? What you mean you would have known, Anita? What you mean you would have known if Bob had had a baby? Look, like Frankie said, mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. Baby, we all need to be sitting at the country club right now, gossiping about this right now, about this very situation. We do. As soon as she get that house, we need to be in that, sipping tea and whatnot, minding our business, but paying attention to theirs. We need to be in that just like this. Yes, yes. This is all of us. This is all of us sipping our tea down to the country club, baby, while they discussing all of what's done went on and what else done what you said. And now she done showed up and she said, what she said? She said, who, how. Darling, I cannot believe that all of this is taking place. I'm sorry. I feel for you. Oh my God. Oh my, hon. So I heard from our lawyer's lawyer that you started a bank account, a trust, if you will. And I got a feeling it's going to be irrevocable. One of you all had taken the time to put down about the difference between a revocable and irrevocable. And baby, if that thing is irrevocable, Anita can't even undo what she did. Anita can't even do what she did. So, for the writing, we need it to be irrevocable. We do. We do. We would love it. But anyway, if Barbara had had a baby, I would have known. Girl, you said that with your whole chest. And Leslie said, yeah, and I would have too. But this way, surprise. Anita said, this can't be happening. You're nothing like her. And see, you shouldn't have said that because Leslie said, she said, because you say so, Barbara died at your hands. And baby, Anita was mad. Anita was mad. She was like, you watch your mouth. And whenever no more air Anita puts in her voice, she's very upset. Watch your mouth. Leslie asked, what, you scared of the truth? And Anita said, the Barbara I knew would be shamed of you, latching on to a married man, having his child, destroying a marriage. Anita, girl, you better be quiet, because I think your husband did the same thing, girl, with Barbara, girl. Give me your ear, Anita, in your ear, girl. Anita, you need to be quiet, girl. Anita, stop talking about it. Shut up, girl. We're trying to tell you, shh. Quiet. Girl, you better be quiet. Latching on to a married man, having his child, destroying a marriage. And then Leslie said, and you destroyed my mother's dreams. And Anita said, You don't know, Barbara. What gives you the right to even speak her name? Leslie said, because she's my mother. That's what gives me the right. That's what gives me the right. And she left me with proof. And even your $1,000 an hour lawyers can't disprove who I am. I am Dana Leslie Sherry Anna Lulu Thomas, daughters with an S. I am the daughters of Barbara Mitchell. Baby, she gave you her whole government name up in there. Leslie had to give you her whole government name just so you know, girl. I am Dana Leslie Sherriana Lulu Thomas, daughters of Barbara Mitchell, the inheritor of her trust. And Anita said, that trust belongs to her family, to Barbara's family. Her sisters, and Dana said, oh, baby, they gone. Gone. And you are looking at all the family that Barbara has left right here. And Anita said, the trust goes to you? Leslie asked, now why are you getting all bent out of shape? Ain't like it's coming out of your pockets. And Anita said, yes, it is. Baby, it looked like you could have sold Anita for a dime. Just a nickel or a dime. Just a nickel or a dime. All the time. Yes, indeed. Gotta tear some paper off my book here. Hold on. Child, I was wore out. I was worn out. And was. Now, let me go up here and find this super chat so y'all can get y'all dang song. Miss Angelica has sent us a $5 super chat. And y'all know what that means. That means y'all, after this, y'all need it. Y'all ain't heard the money song in a minute. So let us dance. Thank you, Angelica.
Money is coming to me. Money is coming to me. Money keeps coming to me. Money is coming to me. Money is coming to me. Money keeps coming to me. Money is coming to me. Money keeps coming to me.
Look at how we played that money song over here. Now we have manifested money for Leslie, Sherry, Anna, Lulu. We have manifested for her and did. But thank you so much, Angelica, for the super chat. Please remember about the membership. Please grab a membership. I told you two we could do 30 in 30 days. I did. I done told them folks. Listen. I don't know if we got company in here. Hey, Double A. I don't know if we got company, but I told them white folks that we could do that 30 in 30 days. I already told the white folks. I told them. I told them to embarrass me for these people. I told them. So my people got that. We're going to see. We're going to see. All right, so let us, before we lock the gates up, let us take a deeper dive into one of these storylines. So watch this, right? I got something for y'all. We going to find out what had happened was today, because I want to know. This is Barbara. Y'all, hope y'all looking at the screen now. This is Barbara, right? This is Peaches. This is Leslie. Who is this in this picture? Is that Leslie in this picture? Or is that Leslie, mama, and her in the pictures? Who is that in that picture? Is y'all looking at the screen? Because I'm about to show you something now. Now, I told y'all that Peaches, I believe, is wearing an ill-fitted wig for a reason. Because this is Peaches for real without that wig on. This Peaches, 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 this Peaches. Picture, Peaches. Peaches, picture. Huh? That's Peaches without that wig on. I done told y'all that I think she tried to age herself and come down here and play sick. But that we gonna run up on her somewhere looking a little more fabulous. A little older, but fabulous. But this is Peaches. Y'all see Peaches? See that ticklettes? See them? Uh-huh. But is that Leslie in that picture? Or is that Peaches when she was younger? Is that Leslie in that picture? Or is it Peaches when she was younger? Oh, y'all too suspicious for me. Yeah, see, hear what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that Barbara, right? I'm thinking that Barbara. And I'm thinking that Vernon Dupree. I'm thinking that Vernon Clifton Davis Dupree and Barbara had a situation. And that from that was produced this child right here. And that Peaches went into hiding so that Anita would not know that she and Vernon had made a baby and faked that she was gone. But now Peaches wants to get a hold of that money. And she can't because she gone. That money's set up for not her. And trusts are very particular. It's for the family, not her, but her surviving family members. So she needs Leslie to collect on this money. And like Anita said, if Barbara had had a baby, I would have known. Well, you might would have known, but not if Vernon was the pappy. Huh? Not if Vernon was the pappy. But y'all hold on, because that's just me and my sneaky suspicions. Y'all ain't got to agree with me. That's my gossip prediction and wild theory for today. Now, peeping through the keyhole. It was said that Dana likes unavailable types when it comes to Ted and Dana. When it comes to Ted and Dana, is Dana to blame for that situation? Is she the reason why that affair happened? What say y'all? What say y'all? Is she the reason why this family is falling apart? Well, she kind of is in that she showed up. But she couldn't have showed up if Ted hadn't did what he did. Now, let me get down here and see what y'all talking about. Hold on. I hope Vernon wasn't involved with Barbara. That would be horrific. Oh, but I think it's going to happen. I'm really glad the writers basically only pushed two story things along today. June and Leslie, instead of interjecting all the other storylines and keeping my head off the swivel today. Yeah, I appreciated that too. I think Dana orchestrated the affair. You think? He ain't never said that, but they be praying on these man too, because he's not looking lonely and has some couple dollars. Peaches is lying. The question is why? Okay. Now, what about June? Do you have a new opinion of June after today's episode? Because I do. I had a new opinion of June today. I did. Because as long as she stays doing what she's doing now, June is trying to do the right thing. She's like, because she could have ran off and went and got high after the kids rejected her, but she didn't. And then she's like, you know what? I'm about to concentrate on me, get myself together, and make sure that I'm there for them when they should need me. But she did do the right thing to let them go if she wasn't able to do for them and raise them correctly. So, yeah. So let's see what you guys say. I think June will need some time to heal and gain some stability. I agree with that. I think June is going to let her get her act together and form a relationship with her kids. Yeah. Yeah. And then they'll have a reason to have some back and forth or a little tension there, because when you went over to your mother's house to stay and we told you no, but you went over there and blah, 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 and you're not my real parent. They're going to have some of that. They need to confirm the DNA before Leslie gets a dime. They already confirmed it. Remember, that's what the lawyer said. Now, how, I do not know. But the lawyer said the DNA had been confirmed from what he said. And she was like, what about the DNA? So, we got to wait and see. But I really hope, I think she's about to be rich, because I believe that Vanessa sold her house. And that's why she came in there at the country club and said, you all are not about to like what I'm about to tell you. Because Vanessa going to move a property. She don't care about no friendship and nothing else. She got to get a mansion sold beyond the gates. I hope she gets her life together. I hope so too. Okay, so what about the piece about tread light with an addict, because addict around those kids? That's true. June was looking kind of cute over the last 2 episodes, but I refrained from commenting because I'm trying to behave. You know what, Mr. Raven Maniac, when we do some of these things in the membership, which we're about to do, you're going to be free to express yourself. That'll be the good thing. See that? See how that'll work? Yes, for nasty. Jasmine, why you gonna do her like that? She said, "But nasty soul, cray a house." They needed to get some DNA to determine who the father is, and if Eva is her daughter, because I suspect she pulled the baby switch on Nicole. Yeah, I believe that too. I heard a rumor that Leslie and Haley are sisters. Leslie, Haley. Oh, I hope not. I don't want to see that. I think the only thing that could straighten Leslie out is finding out that Vernon is her daddy, because Vernon is not going to take this type of behavior from his child. I think reuniting with her kids will motivate her to get her life together. And who knows, we may see the blonde hair before it's too long. They laughing at you over nasty. Melissa, wait, hold on. Let's keep moving. Melissa Philly Girl says, I wonder if Dante had a relationship with Barbara and it caused her to be pushed out of the group. Hold on. I wonder if Dante had a relationship with Barbara and it caused her to be pushed out of the group. I wondered about that too. Mm-hmm. And girl, look, we already know we ain't seen your name down here in these comments, Melissa. Girl, we got to give you your welcome, make you an official gatekeeper. Y'all welcome her.
Hey.
Gatekeepers, a decree from the Queen.
Enough. Be seated.
So y'all know our guy, Fido Xavier did a great job. Our friend to the channel, Fido Xavier, did a great job in telling us this story today. So we applaud you. Yes. Congratulations on this episode yet again. You are our favorite director. So that's it. That's all. Ain't nothing gonna change that. Okay. Now, squelch that theory, because Haley didn't want to be involved in Leslie's schemes. I couldn't be that it could be that Vernon is the pappy, especially with the fact that Anita said she didn't have to worry about him cheating. Because it's already coming. Cray and the gnat at the top. Cray and the gnat in the top knot sisters. Oh no. Girl. I don't think I could take them being sisters. She's definitely brought a house. Yeah, she done got a house. And I guarantee you it's going to look much better than anything that Haley has. Anything. Okay, now, they say greetings to you, Melissa. Lord Vernon Clifton Dupree, please don't be Leslie Pappy. Oh, but I think he is. Dante could be the father, too. Let's hope not, because that would mean that Nicole's husband had an affair with her sister. Ooh, no. Ooh, no. I think that Anita found out that Vernon and Barbara were sneaking around and Anita pushed her out. I don't know, because she keeps saying no. They say kudos to you, Phildo, for this episode. Does Peaches already know about Ted and Leslie Dana? Cadmar Business Suit says Peaches bought the bush that was Barbara's. Wait, Peaches bought the brush that was Barbara's first to get tested for DNA and then turned it over to Leslie. That is how the lawyers were able to confirm the DNA. Yeah, but Eva said today that she had not contacted the lawyers yet. And this was all in the same day, so I don't know. Ain't this the same day? Clifton Powell looks more like Leslie than Clifton Davis. Clifton Davis is fine. But remember, Leslie will be a fool with her money. She will, but I hope she won't. Girl, you better hold on. Send me a couple dollars. I think Barbara might have unalived herself over Vernon. I think Barbara's Peaches. I don't think so, Veronica. Below Dee says, wait till Nicole finds out that Nicole is her half-sister and she's certainly going to need... Ooh, child. That would be too much. Nicole may end up having a nervous breakdown. Raven Maniac says that's a very plausible idea, that the possibility dastardly Dante. About that possibility that dastardly Dante. They still need to confirm Leslie's DNA with Barbara. But Baba Wawa. Oh, that's true. So let's see. So let's talk about this piece about Dana. Just as to her being Barbara's daughter and Anita funding the trust. Just this piece, right? So the piece about she's Barbara's daughter and Anita funding this trust. Dana needs to fill in as to who her mother was. Anita, wait a minute. Anita holds more. Hold on. Anita holds more than money. If Barbara was due, she still do. Maybe not an extra. Okay, so what I was writing down some extra stuff. I misunderstood what I wrote. So just to the piece of Leslie is Barbara's daughter and Anita funding that trust. Does she have a right to the money, or should Anita still pull it back because of what she did? I mean, we can't help how Barbara's children have behaved. Be on purpose. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot to give an official welcome to Cadmere Business Suits. Hold on a minute. We don't do that over here. You are now an official gatekeeper.
Hey.
Gatekeepers! A decree from the Queen!
Enough. Be seated.
Welcome, Cadmere, to the chat section. And y'all share your crumpets and your tea now. Don't be stingy. We want to act right in front of the company. I mean, in front of the new folks that's coming in. So Be on Purpose says, honestly, I hope Vernon is not the father, because we already have 2 black men who have cheated in the family. And for that show to be partnered with the NAACP is not a good look for the image of black men. I agree, Be on Purpose. There's a lot of other things we could be. Well, I know it's a soap opera and it's got to be good and bad folks or whatever, but all black men don't cheat, so let's not do that. So I agree with you on that. We don't need to do all that. Let's find some more stuff for them to get into. Because who we got left is upstanding? Because Doug is drinking and gambling. Vernon is the only upstanding one in a sense. Ted was our knight in shining armor, but look at him. Bill done jumped up and did what he did. Jacob the only one. And Jacob daddy in a sense. I mean, as far as the cheating. So Jacob daddy, Marcel Malone, and Randy. Randy Sammy. Is it Sammy? Yeah. Randy Sammy. These the only. Oh, and Derek. What then? I don't know. Wait, Derek don't count. Well, we got those. She said there's Jacob the Keystone Cop. Didn't Anita confuse Barbara to Vernon? Barbara to Vernon, he only knew about Tracy and Sharon. Oh. 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 She did tell him there was a fourth articulate. Oh. Oh, that would make it even more interesting. Oh. That would make it interesting because he would have known that there was an articulate, and you done did what you did and ain't said nothing. Jasmine said all the men are shady. I don't trust Jacob. Jacob, I think he's hiding something. Perfect little Jacob. Only one woman cheating, and it's an open marriage. All right, y'all. Well, this was a lot. I know Friday night gonna be popping, but if I get in here early tomorrow, we may have our first members only talk back there because we got to let Mr. Raven Maniac loose. We got to let him loose and speak his mind. So if you ain't got your membership, you better get one because I got a feeling the membership about to be popping. 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 Because this was almost too much. It was. Today was a lot. I want them to talk about this some more tomorrow, but I almost feel like I need a break. And I just need Naomi to get on there and tell her mama the tea that she got. Girl, I'm upset with you, Naomi. Danny's somewhere drinking her brains out right now, thinking that she done took a baby out of here. Now don't y'all go saying Jacob is June baby daddy. Be on purpose that y'all be starting that mess. I'll be on purpose that y'all be on that boo. This was a lively discussion, gatekeepers. Thank you, Miss Jen, Tony Lynn, and that Mod Squad. All right, Stephen, we know you got to go to bed. So have a good night. Love you all like a fat kid loves candy. Naomi is focused on the wrong thing. And he is. Her and Jacob both. That's why they perfect for each other. That's how they can live in that studio apartment. They got an apartment. They ain't even got an apartment. They got an apartment. Maybe they got a studio condo. Because I don't know. I need y'all to have more than one room. I'm sorry. They could have just gave y'all a living room. They got Cat and them on the couch. Y'all could be on the couch too. Thanks to all who tuned in from the trees. This was fun. Bye, gatekeepers. Thank y'all. You're welcome. Have a good night. All right, y'all. So before we get out of here, let's take a moment to thank our Mod Squad.
Thank you, Mod Squad. KB Mommy, Destiny H, Bilo Didi, and Cousin Linda. Thank you.
Hey, before y'all go, don't forget that I'm looking for a leader of the replay game. What is the replay game? Meaning that when this live ends, then people go and they comment on the video that's not a part of the live. So I need somebody to be a leader of the replay game where it's your job to go down there and respond to all the comments and to remind people to like the video. So Let me know who might want that little job, so we can shout you out for that too. All right, y'all. Well, I'm getting ready to get up out of here. Bobby Wobbly said it's a one room like the honeymooners. You know what? Well, I would feel better seeing their kitchen all the time like we did the honeymooners because I'm sick of looking at that room. I don't like get that room to Cat. Cat need that room. Because I can't see her doing this mess she doing no more on this pink couch no more. It's too much. All right, y'all. I hope everybody is having a great day. And if not, remember there is still some time left. Why not see what you can do to turn it into one anyway? That means read a book. Call somebody you haven't talked to in a long time. Watch something funny. Rewatch this broadcast and get you a laugh in or two. Okay? Do something. But it's time. It's still some time to turn your day around. Because Lord knows I had an attitude yesterday about some things. Okay? But child, sometimes you got to turn your own attitude around. Turn your own bad day around. These people ain't about to do it for you. You got to do it for yourself. All right, now I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. We'll be around here to gossip some more because y'all know y'all likes to gossip. And I love it. I do. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Let's see who gets this last comment in down here. All right, bye.
Okay, that's it for today. They're closing the gate, so I've got to close this door until tomorrow. See you then. Bye-bye.